Hey everyone, this is Ole Sharanki from Laddering Your Success, and you're listening to the LYS Podcast.
Hey, you parent. It's Festus Amoye from Laddering Success, and today we're talking about being, knowing, doing on steps for success, and something that you should know about college, about sending your kid to college. And the big question that we're talking about today is, can sending your kid to college help with taxes? The answer is yes. So there's a thing called the American Opportunity Tax Credit, which this is the way I'm going to try to read it verbatim how it is here. Up to $2,500 per student can be claimed, calculated as 100% of the first $2,000 in college cost and 25% of the next $2,000 in college costs. So let's say, for example, the tuition, books, and fees are around $4,000, then you'll get $2,000 plus 500 because 500 is 25% of the next 2,000. And so this is really important because as you're trying to make the decision on whether or not to send your child to college or whether or not they should go, we know that, you're calculating the coins, right? You're thinking about your bag and you're thinking about how expensive it could be. Well, I want to kind of encourage you as a parent to sit down and have a talk with your child about what school they should go to and what is the tuition cost of that school and what does that mean in terms of taxes, in terms of money that you're getting back. I get it. Everybody's like, yo, I'm out here stunting. And one thing to me that's always, kind of sad that I've seen from the communities I grew up in. I don't know about where you grew up, but I know where I grew up. And, you got people who have nice cars, they got nice clothes, but when it comes to education, they don't really spend much money on education, or they go into a lot of debt over education. And right now, that's not what's up. I appreciate the freeze on student loan repayment, but guess what? Student loan repayment's about to come back. Listen, even if they do forgive the student loans, they're only forgiving student loans for a certain set of people. They're not forgiving student loans for everybody. And the price of tuition is still going to remain high. And so because of that, you need to know every advantage that you can possibly take when it comes to helping your child go to the next level after high school. So if you want a couple tips, here are a couple more tips that might be able to help you out. One major tip is choosing the right educational fit. Choosing the right educational fit. So this is something that you should know, right? Being, knowing, doing is know what the right educational fit is. Does the school fit your child's learning style? Does the school fit the type of career that your child wants to be in? Does the school, is the tuition the right fit, meaning that are they going to earn enough money to pay back any potential loans that they get? And so these are some questions that you should be asking the school counselors, the school admissions office. Obviously, they're going to try to sell you the world. But right now, it's more important than ever to come in as a smart, intelligent consumer, right? Think about it like going to the grocery store. When you go to the grocery store, they got so many different bags of chips. You look at the different bags of chips, and then you make an educated choice based off of flavor, based off of, are you need tortilla chips, or do you need Doritos, or do you need Cheetos, right? You have to kind of ask those questions to yourself, right, about the type of chips that you want. So it's far more important when your kid's about to spend 6 years in college or 4 years in college that you're asking the right questions. How many credit hours does my student need to graduate? And one of the big major things when it comes to tuition is, how is the tuition set up? Is it block tuition where, basically once you pass 12 credit hour payments, everything else is included? Or is it priced out per hour, or is it priced out per credit hour? These are the kind of things that you definitely want to know, right? Because even though it's the information age, we need wisdom when it comes to education, right? It's the information age. I get it. Everything's at your fingertips when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to Google. But at the same time, we need wisdom in order to master the information age. And I'm not saying that college automatically gives wisdom. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're around a cohort of people who are all going in the same direction, it's more likely that you're going to get more wisdom from those people who are going in the same direction, who's a cohort of people who have taken the time, energy to invest in their education. And so I know you're investing in your child's education. Take advantage of the American Opportunity Tax Credit, okay, by making sure, first and foremost, that the tuition is a good fit for the school of choice that you're sending your child to. So that's it for Steps for Success. Please hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, depending on what platform you're listening to this on, and hit the share button for another parent that needs to hear this. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you later. Be blessed. Bye.
Oh, you're still there? Well, thank you so much for listening to the LYS podcast.